I'm very excited about this.
These are famous. So
Yes.
Sassy Mama, Karen Ross is here with us, and you have this. This is really a famous recipe.
Yeah, it is a famous recipe. We looked it up. It comes from the Parker House Hotel in Boston. It originated in 1874. It's been made for a very long time. It is a great base. You can make a lot of other different shaped rolls by just knowing this dough. So I'm going to try to teach you how to make the best holiday rolls.
All right.
In 6 minutes.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's get to it.
6 minutes. So what I've started with is 1 pack of active dry yeast. This is the secret. It's a leavening. It's got to rise. All good rolls are like that. So what you do, how do you know, if your yeast is ready? You want to check the expiration date. Don't use old yeast. It won't work.
Good advice.
It's very inexpensive to buy. Then I put a 1/4 cup of warm water in here. I added the yeast about 4 minutes ago, and I added a pinch of sugar. Why did I add a pinch of sugar?
Yeah.
This, as you'll see, is getting frothy looking. Get a tight shot. It will actually start to foam up. I can tell it's alive.
Really?
That's
and so
like
once you start to
testing
see
it.
the foam, the bubbles?
You know, you're like, oh, this is alive. We've got good yeast.
Okay.
That's a great saver because I once made hours of rolls and the yeast was bad.
Oh, how sad.
Yeah, that's a bad beat. They're
And you can get the
doorstops.
yeast at any grocery store.
Any grocery store, very inexpensive. So what we're gonna do, Grandma taught me to do it by hand. If you have a stand mixer, this will be your best friend because by using the dough hook here, you actually can do all the kneading and everything right here in the bowl.
How much kneading is needed?
About 5 minutes of kneading once we get it going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our eggs, we're gonna give it a little bit of, just put it together, throw those in there.
Okay.
And I have whole milk. This is not the time to use skim milk. I'm sorry. This is not it. 7 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter. Then you're gonna say, oh my gosh, this is a lot of salt, but this is gonna make 36 rolls.
Okay, so you need to add that amount.
Yeah, sorry, it's gonna make 32 rolls. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and we're gonna turn this girl, well, we gotta raise her up first. And we're gonna mix it together. We're just bringing it together. That's all you're doing. Very simple.
And it'll start forming the dough.
Well, in just a minute. Now we have our yeast. So the yeast has to go in. So you're gonna pour that in next. We're gonna turn it on, let it mix together, and then you'll see in the recipe, it takes 4 to 5 cups of flour. That's a big range.
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I'm going to tell you. So what this is this dough for me, and basically it has to do a lot of times with the moisture in the air, it is about 4 cups, I'm telling you. It's going to be really sticky. It's going to look sticky, and you're going to be like, what? This is not right, Karen. This is not like a white bread dough like you make a loaf of bread. These are rolls. They're going to be totally different. So I'm going to mix this together. I'm going to knead it, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. And then we're gonna cut it out and then we're gonna taste them.
So sticky is good with this?
Sticky is good. Don't be afraid
sure.
of sticky, it's good.
So the roll's just a bit heavier, more denser? Is that?
No,
No, okay.
They're gonna be really light, really fluffy, and butter. You're gonna butter it when you cut them out. You're gonna butter them when you're in the pan and butter them when they're done.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll let all this mix up, and then the next time we talk with you, you'll teach us how to put it all together.
Yep, and how to save them for Thanksgiving. You can make ahead.
Okay.
Even better.
Win-win.